Right. Okay. Okay, I think the game volume loud compared to me. I think it might be. That might be better. Might be a bit better. Okay. Let me know if the volume's still a little weird. I'm just gonna check a few more times. Okay, yeah, don't think it's too bad. Don't think it's too bad at all. All right. Well, good morning, everybody. We're doing a Saturday morning stream for the first time ever, maybe. I don't think I've done a Saturday morning stream before. Even back when I streamed last year, I don't think I did a Saturday morning one. But I thought we'd do something a bit different for this stream. And the reason for that is that I've kind of not like fully fallen off streaming, but I fell off streaming a little bit over the last couple of weeks. Just because I was always doing it at, in the evening after work, and so I was pretty often quite tired. And then also, so I was playing Demon Souls, and Demon Souls is hard. It's hard. It's a tough game. It's a tough game. So you kind of like getting the motivation for streaming like when you're pretty tired after work, and then also like knowing that you're going through this like gauntlet that Demon Souls is. Sometimes I just wasn't feeling it sometimes. So I think we're gonna try something different for this stream. So yeah, it's Saturday morning. I've just been out to walk the dog. It's a bit miserable here actually. We just got rain. Yesterday it was a little bit sunny, which was nice, but this morning it's a rainy morning. And yeah, I thought we'd play some Pokemon, which is what I used to do on Saturday mornings when I was a lot younger. But that was on the Game Boy, and this is we're actually playing. I'm playing on Switch 2 with the new releases. Your name is Tom, yes. I've got Leaf Green. Back when I was young, I had Fire Red, so that's why I thought it would get this version. For this version, I thought it would get Leaf Green. Well, I'm excited for this, I'm excited. I've been playing Pokemon. Well, I've been playing Pokemon forever, like literally forever, since I was about like 5 or something. But just recently, I've been playing Pokemon again. I got a copy of. Oh no, we have to call him Blue. Blue is the best rival. Blue is way better than Gary. Was it Blue? Yes. Yeah, I used to read the Pokemon like manga. I don't know. I don't think I have any copies anymore. But when it was like Red and Blue setting off on their journeys, and Red's fine. I like Red fine, but I mean to start with, Blue is like a cocky, arrogant, like little git. But by the time you get by the time Red and Blue get much further in their travels, Blue's pretty cool. So I'll stand by the rival should be Blue. Right. But anyway, yeah, what we're saying was that I've actually been playing Pokemon recently again. So I got a copy of Platinum, which I've been playing a little bit on DS. But also, I just went back to Scarlet. No, I have Violet. I went back to Violet on the Switch 2, just because it runs so much better on Switch 2. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. Here, come with me. But I mean, something like this is so relaxing, isn't it? Really, like just playing Pokemon compared to Demon Souls. Anyway, like I know this game so well. I'm not like I'm not like one of those people who could speed run the whole thing or anything like that. But I played the original games and then Fire Red and Leaf Green enough that I know like pretty much exactly what's coming. Not every secret, but you know, I know what's coming. So I'm hoping this will just be a sort of like a chill, relaxed stream. We just have some fun, talk about anything Pokemon. There's been quite a lot of Pokemon news actually recently, some Nintendo news, some Sony news from PlayStation as well. Yeah, just have a nice time. So hello to everybody who has joined, who's watching. Let me know if the volume's okay, because I did have to adjust it. So I think the game was too loud compared to my voice, but I think I fixed that. But let me know if that's not the case, if like I'm too quiet or the game's too quiet, you know, because we want to hear these nice nostalgic pieces of music. Right. There'll be no arguments about this. I'm going Bulbasaur. Yes, we do. Also, I'm not really a nicknamer. Just never have been. Not really a nicknamer. So Bulbasaur will be called Bulbasaur, and then when Bulbasaur evolves into Ivysaur and Venusaur, they will be called Ivysaur and Venusaur. I'm just not creative enough for nicknames, you know. They're all the nicknames I can think of are rubbish. Okay, there we go. There's our Bulbasaur, female, grass poison. Tackle and growl. God, I don't know what it looks like on the stream. On my other monitor, it's quite blown up and it looks quite kind of pixely. I think this will be a lot of fun to play in handheld on the Switch too, though. I haven't used my Switch 2 very much until I started playing Violet again, and I forgot how it's not OLED, but I forgot how nice the screen on the Switch 2 is. It's so like big and bright. All right, come on in, blue. There's his Charmander. Oh, for Pete's sake. I forgot Oak is a little grumpy with us for having a battle. I remember all this, Oak. That's okay. You don't need to tell me. All right. Just straight up tackle versus scratch for the entire battle. Although I'm not happy that Charmander's faster than Bulbasaur. Oh, there we go. Why am I now faster? Ooh. It's actually closer than I would have liked. Oh. Ah, there we go. Never in doubt. Never in doubt. No, I was a little worried. Level 6. It always feels good to win that first fight and get that first level up. And when you don't win, and then you start the game level 5, you go out into the world level 5, it always feels a little bit worse. Excellent. If you win, you earn prize money, and your Pokemon will grow. I'll make my Pokemon battle to tough it up. Smell you later. Nice. Right. I forget. Do we get healed up? Yeah, we do. We do. All right. Off we go. Can't run yet, of course. So I picked Leaf Green, right, for one reason. And that reason is Starmie. Because you can't get not all Pokemon are in Fire Red and they're not all in Leaf Green. So they have some version exclusives. And And a lot of people go Fire Red because of Growlithe and Arcanine. And I do like Arcanine, but I used to use him. Oh, I can't escape. Okay, I might just have to battle it. I used to use Arcanine all the time, but recently, I think just because I used him so much, I haven't been as drawn towards like Arcanine. I'm gonna lose this. Oh. Does one more oh, there we go, the Tail Whip saved us. Yeah, but in Leaf Green, you can't get Arcanine, but you can get Staryu and Starmie. And I think, and then the Fire type instead of Arcanine is Vulpix and Ninetales. So I think that's a pretty good lineup. I'm not quite sure. Oh, Leech Seed at level 7. I'm not quite sure when you can get Staryu, how long I'll have to wait. But that's fine. No rush with these Pokemon games. I'm going to have to heal. Take a quick rest. You and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. Alright, let's go back out. That's twice. Twice we nearly ran into trouble. It'd be a bit embarrassing if I lose so early. Especially after saying, I know these games. There we go. Now we can actually run away. Right. So I don't know if everybody watched the Pokemon Present yesterday. Pokemon Presents. I thought there were some pretty cool things in there. Like, I'm not really that bothered about all the the mobile game and Pokemon Unite and stuff like that. It's not really for me. But I did think that the little Game Boy player was pretty cool. The little it's almost like a tiny little MP3 speaker thing, and then you put the little cartridges into it and it plays different tracks from the games. It's totally unnecessary, but I thought it was pretty cool. I wonder if it's going to get snapped up by scalpers just immediately, just as soon as it comes out. I guess it depends how many they make, but I can't imagine that sticking around on shelves for very long. You came from Pallet Town. Oaks Parcel. The Pokédexes. So I thought that was cool, that little music player. And I have to say, I am cautiously optimistic about Gen 10. I think I am. I thought Winds and Waves looked cool. Especially with the release date of 2027, because I kind of thought, if I'm honest, I did kind of think that the graphics in Winds and Waves already look better, right, than Scarlet and Violet, which they should because they're Switch 2 games. It sounds like they're going to be exclusive to Switch 2. It's currently it's 3 or 4 years later, so it should look better, right? It should look better. But then they also said, I don't know if everybody spotted this, but they said that it wasn't coming until 2027, so it's not even coming out this year. And I did kind of think that if they announced Generation 10, I thought that it would come out, it would be like the holiday game for this year in 2026, but it's not. It's coming out in 2027. So that sort of, it's custom Pokeball, not the Pokédexes. I forgot about that. Yeah. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. So it being a 2027 release instead, it really sounds to me like they've taken some of the feedback from Scarlet and Violet on board and kind of gone, okay, yeah, we maybe rushed this a little bit. We want to take some time to make Generation 10 really good. And if that's the case, if that is why it's like 2027 instead, then I'm all for that. You know, I can wait. I still like Violet plenty. I still enjoy it. I did enjoy Legends ZA to start with, and I did a video about it where I was kind of like, actually I quite like this, when I wasn't expecting to so much. But then about 2 weeks after I made that video, I was playing it some more, and it felt like the same thing over and over and over again. And so I did end up like dropping it, got a bit bored of it. But I still like Scarlet and Violet a lot. So I don't mind waiting until next year for Generation 10 for Winds and Waves. I think it'll be pretty good. Especially if it does, I mean, if they make it look even a little bit better, that'll be great. And I think just the fact that they've already hinted quite a lot of stuff, right? I mean, like the world looks pretty cool with all the water around. I know there's a joke about IGN rating it 7 out of 10, too much water. So we'll see. But if they do like a modern version of Dive, like in a 3D environment where you can kind of, I mean, I wonder if you can move up and down towards this, like if it's literally, you know, if you just get on the water and then you like press a button and it dives and it goes down, and then you just move like back and forth, like that'll still be okay. But imagine if you can be like, I'm gonna put the control down for a second. Imagine if you can be like on top of the water, right? So this is the water, you're on top of the water, and you don't like press a button. You just, or you maybe you have to press a button, but you just like go down a little bit under the waves, and then from there you can like control yourself in 3D space, up and down, left and right, forward and backward. If you could do that, that would be something. That I would be pretty impressed with that, and that would be pretty exciting. If it's just a case of like you're here, you press dive, and you're here, and you just go back and forth, left and right, I mean, it'll still be cool, but maybe not quite as cool. Oh wait, was I supposed to talk to Mum? I can't remember. I don't think I was, but we'll do it just in case. Yeah, it's just a rest. Yeah, just a rest. We're looking great. Okay, off on our adventure properly now. Proper adventure. Here we go. So, Bulbasaur, this is not why I picked him, but Bulbasaur is kind of the easy option when you're at the start of the game, because you have Brock, who's rock and ground, and that's very easy. And then you obviously have Misty second, who's water, and that's pretty easy as well for a grass type. So I'm not anticipating any trouble with the gyms. Maybe no, I don't even think Viridian Forest will be a problem, because there are bugs which are super effective against grass, but none of them really have that great. And there's Poison Sting, which is also super effective against grass too, but well, we should be fine. Also, I'll probably go and catch some other stuff as well before we actually go into the forest. Now, I've heard they've made a few, it's like a heavily modified version of the ROM, or at least it's a modified version of the ROM. I've seen they put profanity filters in. I've seen like screenshots on Reddit of people like naming their rival something like rude, and then Professor Oak goes, was it green again? And he's like, no, you can't name it this. So they've obviously made some changes, probably not too many changes to the rest of the game, but maybe yeah, I think I just walk up here and he shows me how to catch. Yeah, he's had his coffee now. He's had his coffee. Is this a GameCube version? No. Hi, Staffordshire Gamer. This is not the GameCube version. This is the leaf green that's been released on the Nintendo eShop. Originally Game Boy Advance, but now they've like ported to Switch 2 is not right, because it is still like emulation. But there's like a proper copy on the eShop of Fire Red and Leaf Green that you can just buy, and then you own it forever, and you don't have to, you know, stay subscribed to the Switch Online service. So good and bad, good and bad. You know, you do have to pay for it again, but yeah. Then if you ever don't want to be subscribed, then you get to keep it. So that's one benefit. And the exciting thing about these ones, one of the reasons why I, you know, bought a copy, is that they said it only came out yesterday, but they said yesterday that they will add support for Pokemon Home. So that'll be pretty cool, you know, to do a run through of Leaf Green, and then if you want to, you can send your Leaf Green Pokemon across to Pokemon Home, and then, you know, put them into like Scarlet Violet or Pokemon Legends ZA when they when they get around to adding support for that. Right. So I wasn't really reading. Did he give me any Pokeballs? Yeah, he did. Yeah. All right. Let's go over here. So there's a rival battle over here. If I remember rightly, somewhere along here, I thought there was a hidden item. Could be wrong. No, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But in this grass here, there's always Spearow and Mankey. So I think I'll catch one of these. I might catch. I always debate between Spearow and Pidgey, but I think I'll probably go for Pidgey this time. Oh, first time. That was the first Pokeball, and it was completely wasted. Broke out straight away. It's even on red health. There we go. Yeah. I think he was caught. Right, no nickname. Okay. Alright, we got the Mankey. I'll go back for Pidgey, and then I think we'll try and... I can't really remember what level the rival is over there. But I'm always... I think that rival fight is one where he doesn't come back if you lose. So I always want to beat him. Never want to... you never want to lose to the rival, do you? But especially if it's like one-time chance for experience. Alright, will it catch from here? Maybe. Yeah, nice. So one thing I'm gonna have to remember is that these games are before the physical special split, and I can never ever remember which attacks or like which types fall into physical and which ones fall into special. So I mean, it doesn't make much of a difference to start with, especially in the early game. But later I will have to think about it a little bit. Well, I mean, you don't really have to think about it if you're just going through the main game and you're not going for like, peak Pokemon where you want to really train them up and EV train them and IV train them and get all the best move sets and stuff. I'm gonna save because I haven't saved yet. Oh, that saved fast. Right, let's Let's do a tiny bit of leveling. Pidgey and Mankey. I don't think I'll keep Mankey, but just good to have him in there for the rival fight. You think the rule on special? Oh, hi Alex. The special attack is if it's got an evolution, it's special. Okay. Okay, so electric, water, fire. Are we talking evolutions? Hang on, I'm going to switch out. Are we talking evolutions just in the first, the early generations? Because later on it's like all the types have an evolution, right? Or do I want a Rattata? Do you know, I never ever use Rattata or Raticate. I don't know why. I just don't like them very much. All evolutions, no ground fighting, steel, EV. Yeah, okay, alright. So like grass will be special, ice will be special, water, dark, psychic. Is that all of them? That's most of them. Okay, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. I'll try and think of it that way. Ooh, critical hit. I guess I will not catch this one. Right, is Pidgey close to leveling up to 4? Kind of close. Okay, we'll do a couple more. Level up Pidgey to 4. I will just try the rival. I think it might be a bit boring just watching me level up. Just train Pokemon. That's not very exciting. How far are you? How far did you get through this, Alex? So far. And you said you were playing it yesterday. What do you think? Maybe one more will level Pidgey up to 4? Yeah, I think one more will do it, looking at that experience bar. Bridge in Cerulean. Ah, nice. Nugget Bridge? Yeah, that's Nugget Bridge. Oh. Actually, we might have to... I was literally just gonna ask you if you were doing the nugget trick. Is that so you can buy Porygon when you get to Celadon? Celadon? Yeah, I think it's Celadon. On 50 nuggets. Oh, that's dedication. Basically, I want to buy everything. I forgot what else is in the game corner. I know there's Porygon. Can you buy Ekans? Or is that in Gen 4? That might be Gen 4 with like Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Dratini, maybe? Is it? Can you get a Dratini there? TMs. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I forgot about TMs. Yes, yes. Dratini, Pinsir, Scyther. Yeah. It would definitely be Dratini for me if I was to pick one. There we go. Pidgey's level 4. Alright. I don't think I'll be bothered to grind anymore. So we'll just go and try fight the rival. If we lose, we lose. Do you know if you can trade? Yeah, it's local only though, which I've seen has wound some people up a little bit, especially because you can't. So it's local only trading, so you can only if somebody's like, next to you with their Switch, and then the Pokemon Home compatibility is also like one way only, so you can send your Pokemon from Leaf Green Fire Red into Home, and then you can put them into like Scarlet Violet, but you can't send them back from Home into actually I've changed my mind, I'm not going to find them. But yeah, you can't send them back from Home into Leaf Green or Fire Red, so there's not a way online to do the oh yeah, I forgot about that item there, to do the online trades, and so you can't get the evolutions unless you like live near a friend who's also playing the game. It's a bit of a shame. But I have seen, and this is pretty cool, I've seen they've added the like special events. Somebody in Japan, I think, when the game came out yesterday, they like did a speed run and they beat the game in like 2 hours or something like that. And then once they beaten the game, I think it was Oak gives you the event tickets that they used to do back when the game was first out. So I think that lets you get Deoxys, and I can't remember what the second one is, but definitely Deoxys. So that's something, at least. I mean, I do think, how difficult would it have been for them to add online trade? Surely it wouldn't have been too difficult. All right, into the forest we go. I don't remember if anybody has anything interesting when you talk about them. You've read the reason not changing much. Oh yeah, the re-rating. Yeah, I've heard that too. Yeah, I mean, when I read it, I thought it does make sense. I can see that happening, especially with how much there's been a crackdown on gambling games and stuff, and loot boxes and things like that. An item, not here. It's the other side, isn't it? It makes sense. But yeah, at the same time, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company have been a bit lazy recently, haven't they? They've not always put the most effort into things. Although I was saying, right at the start of the stream, I don't know if you were here for that, but I was saying that I was pretty excited yesterday for the Winds and Waves announcement because one, I thought like it looked pretty good already. Like it looked like it had a fair bit of effort put into it, and they definitely improved the graphics over Scarlet and Violet. But then also it being 2027 release instead of, like, I thought it would be this year, but the 2027 release, like, they're taking their time with it, which I think is good, because I like Scarlet and Violet. I think like the game is good, it just looks rubbish. Like, especially it runs a lot better on Switch too, but it still looks terrible. The textures are awful. I might catch Caterpie. Butterfree was one I used to run with a lot. And then I kind of, because I'd run with it a lot, I would then stop and not take it. But we might do it this time. Nice. No nicknames. Oh yeah, I haven't got any antidotes actually. That could be dangerous. Oh, there we go. Speaking of, I need to get Gust on Pidgey pretty quick. Oh, don't start missing. You don't mind waiting if they up the visuals. Gen 4 style. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to think, like, the DS era of Pokemon was the best. I change my mind sometimes on it, you know, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, I think that kind of DS era of Pokemon was really good. Like, we used to play Soul Silver and Heart Gold all the time. Like, so much. Well, was it everybody? Yeah, like most people in my friends group at school got it. And so we'd all be like on the bus talking about it, and we'd have our like little Pokewalker things. And that was where I got my first level 100 in Soul Silver, and it was a Glaceon. And then I never quite got into Black and White and Black and White 2 as much, but going back and seeing how much stuff was in there, I really do want to like get to it and play those. Yeah, the Pokewalker. I think I still have mine. I still have as well. I'm really glad I kept a lot of my old copies of like Pokemon games. There were a couple that I never had that I did end up rebuying over the years, like Emerald and Platinum as well. I never had Platinum, and I bought a copy of that and a copy of Emerald over the last couple of years, and they were like not cheap then, and I can't imagine what they're like now. But I'm really glad, like, I still got my own Soul Silver, and I still got my brother is not really like into this stuff anymore, so he's I've got his copy of Heart Gold as well. and they're like horribly expensive. So I'm really glad that we didn't throw those out. Black and white are good. Yeah, I would like to play them. I would like to play them. I mean, I'm kind of excited for where they go from here with these games. Not specifically Fire Red, Leaf Green, but I'm sort of talking like I've seen that the emulator that these run on has references to Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. So, you know, maybe Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald will come to Switch soon, and then, you know, where would they go from there? I know there are people that say, oh, well, like they'll be really hard to do the DS games on Switch because of the two-screen thing. But I think there's oh dear, what did I just press? I think I pressed R. Whoops. There we go. But I think there's a Castlevania collection which has some DS or 3DS games in it, which has been like brought across to Switch. And I've not played it myself, but I've seen that they have like different layouts of the screens and you can switch between them and stuff. And if that works for Castlevania, then why wouldn't it work for Pokemon, you know? So it'd be really cool if they do eventually bring more generations across. We bought Alpha Sapphire and White last year, like 40 quid. Yeah. Yeah. The 3DS is where I kind of fell off Pokemon for a while. So do I have yeah, I've got X. I do have X, and I don't know if you can hear me very well. Oh, sorry, I was just looking at my shelves. I do have X and Y, but I don't know why I have both. Like, I don't really remember buying both. So maybe one was mine and maybe one was someone else's. Oh yeah, and then I see I've got Sun and Ultra Moon. Need those exclusives. Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's it. Yeah, I got Sun and Ultra Moon, but I barely played Sun or Ultra Moon. That was not as much my thing. You never had a 3DS. Oh really? I might have to go back and heal again. I really like the 3DS. I just, in general, think it's a great little console. You've got... Oh, so you're borrowing one at the moment. Yeah, nice. Think about investing in an Iron Thor. They do look cool. They do look really cool. Actually, there's a video... I've been meaning to get around to watching it. There's a guy on YouTube. I mean, maybe if you've been looking into this, you'll have seen him already. There's a guy on YouTube called Retro Game Core, and he's like the guy I watch when it comes to these emulation devices. He's literally just done a video this week that's basically he's had his Thor for I don't know what it is, like 2 months or something now, and he's sort of like talking about having had it for that long, you know, which I like it when people do videos like that, because then it's not just initial impressions, it's kind of like they've had them for a while, you know, because sometimes things seem really good to start with, but then they the more you use it, the more you realize there's some issue that you thought was small to start with, and then it really starts to bug you over time or something like that. But yeah, so maybe check that video if you haven't watched it. Right. Pidgey's level 7. Must get Gus soon. I'll give it a watch. I mean, they are spenny. Yeah, they're so expensive. What is it? Is it like, because there's like 4 different models, aren't there? And I think the one I've seen recommended is like you want to get like the 3rd best one because it's got a good combination of having enough like memory, and the process is a bit better, but you don't need like, I think it's like something stupid like the 3rd combo, the 3rd version has 512 gigabytes, for example, and the 4th one jumps up to like a terabyte or maybe 2 terabytes or something, and you just don't need that for ROMs. But I think that 3rd version is like 500 quid or 550 quid or something like that. Get over invested and then getting bored and not use. Yeah, oh yeah. I don't think that's I think that happens to a lot of people. I mean, it happens to me. I've got quite a few of those not the 500 quid ones, but I've got a few of the emulation handhelds and stuff, which I use from time to time, but maybe not as much as I should. Oh, so it was getting poisoned then. It seemed to hesitate as if Pidgey was about to go purple and shake. That horrifying animation. The bane of all Pokemon players. Still no Gust. Do I want to switch? I don't really want to switch because Bulbasaur will get destroyed by Poison Sting. Might have to. I think I do have 1 potion. Oh, String Shot. Another String Shot. You decide what team you're going to run. Not fully, but I was thinking Bulbasaur, well, Venusaur, Ninetales, Starmie will be the core trio. Outside of that, I'm not too sure. You're going for Arcanine, right? Oh no, but hang on, did you go Charmander though? Are you gonna have 2 fire types? I actually can't remember if you said which starter you had. There's Gust. Good. Oh, if it's Kakuna, it won't have any damaging attacks. So I'll switch to Bulbasaur and give Bulbasaur the level up. Charmander is your boy. I used to really like Charmeleon. That was the one that I thought was really cool. I like Charizard, but the Charmeleon was the one that I thought was really cool. But I don't know. Sometime I switched and I like Venusaur the most. It's like in, is it Platinum when you have Torterra, and it's kind of like the same deal. Like, I know it's not exactly the same, but like 4-legged creature, something cool and foresty or planty on the back. I really like Torterra as well. And especially like tanks. I tend to like playing tanks in games, like in I don't know, like MMOs or whatever. And then in Pokemon, tanks are not that interesting, but grass type tanks who can heal themselves, I was like that. Right, let's get the level up. Oh, nearly 2 level up. Right, do I have a potion or do I have to... Oh, I've got 3. There's my antidote. I've got one safety net. Right, this is not the way. But was there? Yeah, there was. Is Pidgey still first? Yeah. Do 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 do. Sent out Caterpie. Viridian Forest. But if you've gone Charmander, Viridian Forest is so quick with when you get Ember. Nice and easy. Level 10 Pidgey. We try it. Maybe we'll try and level up. No. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go. I'm not sure if we're going to use Caterpie and Mankey, so we won't throw them any experience just yet. It's such a difference playing these ones where like you have to individually give everyone experience and then going across to Violet where everybody just gets experience for every fight by default, and then when you do the terror raids as well, and then you just get all of the experience items as well, like the experience candies and stuff, and then you just level them up so quickly. This Kakuna should be decent experience. Level 5. These older games are slower and oh yeah, much slower and grindier. Oh no, Kakuna's gonna take so long to defeat if he keeps using Harden. Or if she keeps using Harden. Maybe I'll have to switch out to Pidgey. The speed bothered me at first, but wasn't really need to rush. No, yeah, true. Oh, did you see, Alex? Just switching topics up a little bit. Did you see the stuff coming out of Sony and PlayStation recently? Like they closing Bluepoint, who did the Demon Souls remake, and then do you see all this stuff? I think you're a Resi fan, aren't you? You see all the Resi 9 has PSSR2 in it and stuff, and like looks amazing. And runs amazing as well. That just came out yesterday, I think. I don't know if you've already got it. There we go. That took ages. Is someone to battle? Yes. Oh, you hadn't heard about Blue Point? Oh, God, oh no. Yeah, sorry to be the bearer of bad news. Yeah, I was pretty sad about it too. Yeah, and then there was stuff coming out afterwards about like what they were doing. I mean, before the announcement, like we'd heard they were doing, I think it was a God of War live service game, which I just was not interested in at all. Like I couldn't understand why Blue Point was doing that. But then that got cancelled a few months ago, I think it was. And then, yeah, it came out recently that they were I think they're technically laying off like 99% of the staff or something like that. So they're closing it down. But then, like a few days later, I read that they proposed a Bloodborne remake, and Sony was fine with it, but FromSoft said no, which is a shame because like how many people are asking for a Bloodborne remake since it's locked to 30 FPS on PS4 still. You'd be all over Bloodborne remake. Yeah. I wondered if you would be. I've not really got into it. One of your best platinums. Oh yeah, nice. I was saying when I first started the stream that like I'm enjoying Demon Souls, but like so I was always streaming at the end of the day, at the end after work. So like I'd often be pretty tired. So that already like makes the idea of streaming a little bit tougher. But then with Demon Souls being so like not grindy in the same sense as Pokemon, but like it's just difficult, isn't it? So so sometimes it'd be like after work, and I'd be like, oh, maybe I can stream tonight. I've got a bit of time, and then I'd be like, oh yeah, but Demon Souls are so hard. So that's why I wanted to try something doing a bit different today. Just a nice, like, relaxed, casual stream. I think Pidgey is a high enough level that I could probably switch into Pidgey and not really get into any trouble, and that way someone else can get some experience too. I know what you mean sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly it. So I might try switching it up sometimes. Just do like some streams where it's Demon Souls that I was playing before, and maybe some streams that are a bit. Oh no, the poison. Yeah, some streams where it's like a bit of a more casual game. I was thinking about doing, because this Pokopia game is coming out next week, which is kind of like the mix between Pokemon and Minecraft or Dragon Quest Builders or something like that. And I liked Dragon Quest Builders a lot, especially with like they've pulled over the mechanic where you kind of like design a room and then the game recognizes what type of room it is, and then that's how you like find new Pokemon. I think I've tried not to like watch too much about it's hard to say, Pokopia. But I think I'd be quite into that. I might pick that up next week, and maybe I'll stream that next week. I think I'd have fun with it. Right, that was my only antidote. Oh, it's okay. It's the end. I thought there was one more like loop around. Have you noticed the skinny trees? They can be cut. Evolution cancel technique. Oh, that reminds me. I read, so because Gen 2 Pokemon in this, you only get them after you beat the Elite Four. If you have a Golbat, it can still gain full happiness, and then it tries to evolve. But if you haven't beat the Pokemon League yet, the Elite Four, then it like self-cancels. So apparently the animation starts and then like stops. I have never seen that before. I like Crobat, but I never, when I actually played Fire Red and Leaf Green, you know, back in the day, I don't know if I really knew about Crobat. So that's pretty interesting. I think we will. Do I need to level up a little more? Rock, maybe not, but I might catch. You can get a Nidoran in here, can't you? Wait, hang on. Do I have any Pokeballs? One. One will do for now. Hopefully I'll need one. Leech Seed. Oh, evaded. Had to be level 5. We just want a Nidoran, that's all. In my headset, I'm getting a little bit of a sound delay, like an audio delay from the game. Like when you know when you move the cursor and it does a little like pling pling. It's quite delayed for me. Is that happening for you guys as well? When I talk as well, the like voice is feeding back as well. That's not delayed. It just seems to be the game. Seems fine too. Okay, great. That's fine. It used to happen when I streamed last year. It would happen sometimes, but it's not. It didn't seem to happen when I was doing like Demon Souls for the last however many weeks. So I thought it had stopped, but that's all right. I'm sure you can get Nidoran in this bush. I might have to look it up. In case I'm wasting my time. No delays, but you're watching it on TV. Okay, all right, that's fine. If it's I can live with it. If it's not bothering anyone else. Oh, Rattata again. Right. Am I going crazy? Can you not get... Let's have a look. I'll just switch while it's doing that. Right. Hold on. Pokemon. Leaf. Green. Nidoran. Okay, so it says Route 3. Is that where we are? I think that's where we are. I'll have a look in a second. You're on Leaf Green. Yeah, I am on Leaf Green. You think, Ludo. 1% drop on Route 3. Oh, no. Okay. If that's the case, we won't... I won't bother looking for it. Is it a higher chance to get it in Fire Red? Ooh, that was a big crit. Oh wow! I closed the window that I was using to look up whether there was a Nidoran here or not. I just seen this. It says there's 15 viewers. So hello everybody. Welcome. Thank you for joining. I think that's the most people I've had watching. So yeah, thank you so much for coming to watch. I hope you guys are enjoying sort of like nostalgic Saturday morning Pokemon vibes. This is what I used to do back when I was a kid. Game Boy Advance. I had Fire Red, but this is Leaf Green. Male and female have inverted drop rates. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh well, I wouldn't have minded getting a female Nidoran. Or whichever one. That's fine. Giveaway to celebrate. I don't know how to do a giveaway. I don't know how to set that kind of stuff up. I don't even know. You know when like proper streamers, like professional streamers, when they start streaming, they have this like countdown. It's like starting in 5 minutes or whatever, and it ticks down to 0, and then they like switch and the camera comes on. I know how to switch scene. I can do that, but I don't know how to get like a timer or any of that kind of stuff, or even like a moving background. Yeah, you can take me to the top. I know all this stuff. Right, is Bulbasaur first? Yes, he is. Let's go, Brock. 10,000 light years from facing Brock. Oh, did it again. Oh, I haven't actually learned like Vine Whip or Razor Leaf yet, whichever one comes first. Why have I gone to do this gym? This was silly of me. This is not gonna... This is gonna take so long. Right. Pidgey... No, none of the moves are gonna be very effective. I'm just gonna have to tackle and wait for Leech Seed to slowly wear it down. This was a mistake. Oh no. I think this one has Sandshrew as the second Pokemon. And at least Tackle will be normal effectiveness on a Sandshrew. this is the slowest fight. But we get there. For some reason I thought Leech Seed was like a Vine Whip or a Razor Leaf or something. So I was all confident going into the gym being like, oh, there'll be no problem at all. There we go. Nice, level 10. There's Vine Whip. There it is. I knew you got it early. Oh no, I don't want it to switch. Right, we'll Leech Seed. Or we won't Leech Seed. I was going to say we'll Leech Seed and then we'll Vine Whip. Oh, 3 misses in a row. That's a bad sign. Ooh. Alright, I'll potion. I'll potion. I don't know whether it's worth still trying Leech Seed. Okay, there we go. I've noticed part of not being like a very professional streamer yet is that whenever I go into a menu, the light on my face really changes when it switches to like a dark screen for a second. It must be that because like Pokemon's quite a bright game, isn't it? My monitor's bright enough. Like, look, if I go into the bag here for a second, my face is just in darkness. So maybe I need to get a light or something. This Sandshrew is just gonna take away all of my accuracy, isn't it? Over and over and over. There we go. $219 experience. Level 11. Ooh, thought we were going to level 12 then. Light years isn't time, it's measured distance. That is true. Alright. Heal up. Beat Brock. Get the running shoes. Start speeding over towards Mount Moon. I always think that these guys are pretty cool over here in the corner. Oh, look, these guys. With their Game Boys. They're trading their Pikachu and Clefairy. I'm trading Pokemon with that kid there. I like it when they do that, when they add the little Nintendo devices in the game. Just to save, because I can't remember when the last time I saved was. Saved the game. Right. Alright, Brock. You're in trouble. What level is Brock's Onyx? Is it like 13? Or 14 maybe? I think we'll be okay. What level are we? 11. Yeah, because we'll get the level up from the first Geodude. And then we'll get to 12. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Going to challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's not true, Brock. Oh, there's that gym theme. Tell you what, if the gym theme is one of the little cartridges that you can get that slots into the Game Boy MP3 player type thing, then might sway me. Unless it's like £200. Okay, Onyx level 14. I think we will Leech Seed first. Oh, thought it was missing again for a second then. Seemed to hesitate. Okay, how much will this do? Oh! I was not expecting to one-shot. Level 13. There we go. That's the first badge. The official Pokemon League Boulder badge. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, I'd forgotten about Flash. TM39. What's TM39? Is it Bide? Oh, Rock Tomb. I will never use that. I usually forget to use TMs, to be honest. Apart from the really good ones, I usually forget about them. There we go. So there's our first... Where is it? There it is. Oh yeah, I forgot how plain some of the badges look in these older games. Got the first one though. Right. I think I'm gonna deposit Mankey because I just don't want to use it. I'm sorry to any Mankey fans. It's just not my favorite. Although I did like in the God, there was one episode of the anime that I kind of remember from years ago where like Ash has a Primeape and he has to do like martial arts training with it to get it to win like these boxing matches, I think. Justice for Mankey. I know. I'm in trouble. Yeah, let's buy some more Pokeballs. And some more potions. Now the question is this the game? I think this is the game. I think you can buy the Magikarp here at the Pokemon Center just by Mount Moon, right? So do I do it? Finally, we're going to be able to run. Press the B button to run. But I will have to hold B the entire time. Is there a way to set it, auto set it? Let's have a... I don't think there is. Oh yeah, I need to turn. No. Okay. It's so fast now. Right. Caterpie needs some training. Also, does anybody else do this? I don't know why. So right then, I ran up to this trainer and like made her turn instead of like sort of walking into sight and then her like catching me out and walking over to me. I always feel it feels like it's a bit of like a power move, isn't it? When you like run up to them and you start the battle. It's silly. Back to use Pidgey again. I'm kind of at a disadvantage against flying types at the moment. I just have one bug, one grass, and one flying. Need to switch that up. Mankey wouldn't have helped me though. Fighting would have been just as bad. Oh, I didn't mean to use tackle. Oh, although still did plenty of damage. Does Gust do more than tackle? Feels about the same. Nice. Level 6 Caterpie. You're mean. I forgot they say some random stuff sometimes. Right, Pidgey's okay. If this is a bug trainer, like I think it is, then hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. Ah, yeah. Then Pidgey will probably be okay. I don't know. Is this how everybody levels up their weak Pokemon? This is how I always used to do it, but I've just realized that I have no idea if this is like the normal way to do it. You just switch out every time. Or do people, do they just stick around in the lower level areas for a bit and then level them up that way? But this is how I always used to do it. Put the low level one in, switch out to someone stronger, tank a little bit of damage, and then like win the fight. Watch me get poisoned now. Ooh. Level 7 Caterpie. Actually, I don't think we will switch this time, just because it's only 5 HP. Just win the fight in one shot. Nice. Level 13. I don't know what level Pidgey evolves at. Beat you again. Oh, Caterpie's evolving. Oh, I thought Caterpie evolved at level 8. This is our first evolution. Metapod. Learned Harden. A move I will likely never ever use. Right, let's go heal quickly. Oh, it's so nice being able to run now. I'll take your Pokemon for a few seconds. Alright, this guy... Does this guy just have... I think this guy has a Rattata. He's a youngster. Youngster Ben. I had Joey in my head, but I don't know why. Hey Tom, how's it going? Hi James. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you doing this morning? Pretty good, just chilling. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Everybody's having a a nice casual Saturday morning. It's not raining here, but it's still not great weather. It's almost like if I was having a cup of tea, it would almost be cozy kind of weather. But the room I'm in is small, so it gets hot. Like, so I shut the door so that you don't hear, I don't know, like sometimes my dog might bark or something like that. So you don't hear that. And also, so that they can't hear me. I don't know. it's I don't know. I get a bit self-conscious of people not watching the stream but hear me streaming. So yeah, with the door closed and like the computer running for the stream and stuff, it gets quite warm in here. So you know, even being English, I don't always want a cup of tea. Yeah, you wouldn't want people to hear you either. Yeah. I know. It's strange, isn't it? Because I'm doing, you know, there's oh wow, there's 22 viewers. 22. That's amazing, guys. Thank you so much. That's more than I've ever had, for sure, for definite. Yeah, so there's 22 people watching. So it's silly that, like, you know, one person, you know, just a few rooms down shouldn't really matter, should it? Can't believe I've been poisoned again. I didn't buy any more antidotes, did I? No. Alright. We're going through the screen shake noise. And a Pokemon streamer was born. I mean, look, if that's what people want to see, I'll play Pokemon forever. I just thought they were there's plenty of like popular and good Pokemon streamers. Remember us when you're famous. Thanks, guys. Oh, hi, Rob. What we got? Did I beat this guy? Did I beat this guy? No. More Weedle. Hopefully no poison. Oh, I ran back to the Pokemon Center, but I didn't buy any more antidotes. That was silly. Nice and easy. Kakuna. No, we'll stick. Of the new one on Switch, don't have the console. Don't you still have my Switch? Quick attack. About to use Caterpie. I will switch. We'll get Metapod some experience. And then switch out. Nice. Oh, I've just remembered I never went back to fight. I never went back to fight the rival on the road to the Pokemon League. Never mind. you know, one thing I won't do if I do some more Pokemon streams, one thing I won't do is I'm not sure I could ever shiny hunt like a lot of Pokemon streamers do. I have tried shiny hunting once or twice, but God, the odds for shinies are just so low. I can't imagine just never knowing if you're going to get one. What is it? It's like 1028 or something like that. 1 in 1028 or something like that. Maybe that's too high. Actually, that sounds really high. But just sort of like, especially the ones where you're trying to get a shiny starter, and you're having to reset the game and go through the boot up animation every single time. Spearow. Ooh. That will have Peck. So if I switch into Bulbasaur, that's a terrible idea. Will Gust be fine? I think it'll be fine. Flying's not weak against flying. You'll notice how so far I've barely used any status moves or anything like that. I'm one of those Pokemon players. It's just like, if it's not damage, then there's no point. Until you get things like well, Leech Seed, I suppose, but other stuff like I don't know, Dragon Dance or something like that, where it's like speed and attack. That makes sense to me. There we go. Spearow down. Okay. I did not beat you yet. A Rattata. Metapod's level 8. Metapod evolves into Butterfree at level 10, right? I think. So we want to try and get a couple more levels. I remember back in the day, like when you're young, right, you just use the starter all the time, and just all the experience would go into the starter. So I think maybe not quite here, but maybe in a few trainers' time, when you're getting to the one with the Jigglypuff, like I remember that would be where you'd evolve your starter, because you're really funneling all the experience into the same Pokemon. But that's not going to happen. Not going to happen here. Nidoran. Oh no, does Nidoran have Poison Sting? It does at some point, but I don't know if it will at level 10. Let's see. Oh, Vine Whip's not very effective. Oh, didn't know that. I guess because it's poison type. Sorry to say, but Bulbasaur is the worst first pick. Oh, he's starting a fight here. Starting a fight. Bulbasaur. I used to pick Charmander all the time, but like, I don't know, something switched a few years back. Bulbasaur, well, Venusaur is the coolest now. Not to continue a fight. It's interesting that I never see anybody say Blastoise is their favorite. It's always Charmander and Charizard first, and then people like Squirtle, but I don't know that people like Blastoise very much. All right, one level away from Butterfree. Charizard always. Oh, you and Alex. You and Alex. I think for me, I think it's just Charizard's been like a tiny bit overdone. Like the shiny version of Charizard being black is cool, and I understand why people like that. I think it's cool. But then like Charizard has like 2 Mega Evolutions, the Sword and Shield champion, his like, oh, I missed 2's coming. His Pokemon is a Charizard. Like Charizard is just everywhere. Blastoise is a unit, but Charizard's number 1. Blastoise, yeah. Blastoise is pretty cool. If you could pick one IRL, tell me you're not flying around on a Charizard. Yeah, I didn't think of it like that. If I had one in real life, is it just between the first 3 from Kanto? Did you see? Also, did you see the new starters from Wind and Waves that was announced yesterday with the so there's like Brout, which is like this like grumpy ass looking green bird, and then Pombon, which is like a Pomeranian fire type dog, and it looks so silly. If it was all the starters, oh god, if it was all the starters. Ooh. If it was out of all, you know what? Maybe you are right. Maybe you are right about it being Charizard being the coolest of all the starters. If you were to have one in real life, flying around on the Charizard, I really like my favorite like base form starter is Totodile, I think, from Johto. He just looks so happy, and we used to watch the anime, and when it got to Johto, the Totodile was a little terror, causing so much chaos, and so I used to love that. But then I think Feraligatr is not great, so I always struggle when picking between Johto starters, because like Totodile's cool, Feraligatr I don't like as much. So I think I always end up defaulting to Cyndaquil. Right. Is this Jigglypuff person? Yes. Now how many times is Sing going to get used? Okay, Leech Seed is out. That's fine. The other reason I really like Leech Seed, as well as like the whole tank Pokemon that heals up. You off enjoy your wicket. Okay, yeah. See you later, Alex. Have a good weekend. Thanks for joining. The other reason I like Leech Seed is that then even if you do get put to sleep or something, you know you're still doing a little bit of damage. Level 10. There we go. We're going to get the Butterfree. Yeah. Metapod evolved into a Butterfree. Learned Confusion. Oh, nice. Nice. Right. Was there anything fun to catch in this grass? I can't really remember. I don't think so. Not Pidgey. Nah, I don't think there is anything good in this grass. That tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. Yeah, here we go. That's a boulder badge. Tripped over a Geodude. I might catch Geodude this time. Although you can't evolve it all the way into Golem. So that is a shame. Right, is this the guy that sells you Magikarp? Oh no, is it the guy in the corner? Yeah. I don't think I will, because Gyarados is cool. Everybody likes Gyarados. But also, in this game, training Gyarados, having to switch back and forth, because Magikarp takes ages to get to level 20 to evolve into Gyarados. I don't think it'll be very fun. Just do a quick save. Alright. Oops, missed. Ah, Bullet Seed. Right, Zubat. See again, this is a Pokemon that is gonna cause me trouble. Oops, didn't mean to go into back. I have to use Pidgey again. Do I want to catch Zubat? Maybe. Let's just tackle. Oh, I didn't expect that to to finish it off. Whoops. Paris. Oh, Paris is kind of cool. Parasect is kind of cool. But I don't need another grass type since I've got Bulbasaur. Oh, Stun Spore. Paralyzed, can't move. Okay, do you know what? We will throw a Pokeball and see if we can catch it. Ooh, close, close. Can I get this lighting better? Is that brighter? Maybe. There we go, we got Paris. Burrows to suck tree roots. The mushrooms on its back grow by drawing nutrients from the bug host. That sounds gross. Oh, Paralyze Heal. Oh, that's handy. Now I don't have to go back to the Pokemon Center. I forget this animation exists when you use an item in these games, because they do away with it quite quickly. I'm pretty sure it's not around in many, if any, of the future games. I think this might make this worse, actually. If I do that, the camera can adjust a bit. Yeah, that's a bit better, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Pidgey, you're back on duty. So many bugs to start with in the early game. Oops. Oh no, poisoned. Kakuna. Are we now at the point where the trainers with Kakuna have damaging attacks? I can't remember. Maybe not, but we won't risk it. Because if it's got Poison Sting, it'll be a nightmare for... Okay, it did just harden. Right, let's quick attack. Quick attack. Be done. Run back to the Pokemon Center. You got me. Run. Flee for your lives. Phew, we made it. I think I'll drop Paris off as well, because I don't think I'm going to use Paris at all. It's running so quick. I mean, it should, right? But it's running so quickly. Like you can tell they must have done some kind of a tiny bit of optimization of some kind, because like look how quick this saves. It's done. Like, it definitely wasn't that quick in the well, you know, originally. Butterfree. Well, I don't remember what this trainer has. Maybe Butterfree will be fine. Clefairy. Level 14 though. No, we'll switch out. Thing. Ooh. That would have been bad. Like, it's not so bad once you've got Leech Seed out, but Encore. Oh no, am I going to be stuck using Leech Seed again? Yeah, I am. I'm going to have to switch. Oh, I'm definitely switching now. Oh no, wait, actually. Maybe that's fine, because does Encore last forever? I don't think Encore lasts forever. So maybe in the couple of turns to wake up, the Encore will wear off. And I'll be Leech Seeding while that happens. Double Slap. Bulbasaur is fast asleep still. Come on. I mean, there's no danger, really. No danger. Ooh. I can... So Encore must have wore off. But still asleep. Critical hit double slap. 3 times. That's okay. We waking up now? No, still asleep. God, I didn't think sleep lasted this long. I thought it was like 3 turns max. But I think I'm asleep 4 turns now. There we go. Nice. There we go. Good. Alright, so I can never remember which tunnels have like decent stuff in them to go and look for. So we'll just go we'll just go down all of them. I know this isn't like the way. I remember the path fine. I just can't remember what all the detours are. Oh yeah, this is the first encounter with Team Rocket. Butterfree's fine. I don't know why I keep checking my Pokemon as if I should be able to remember. I only have 3. Team Rocket. Yeah, we'll switch to Bulbasaur just because of that level difference. I can't really remember how that type matchup works. But I know if I Vine Whip, we'll be alright. Level 15. 1 away? Oh, Poison Powder. Oh, yeah, we'll take that. We will take that. Right, what do I never use? I never use Tackle and Growl. We'll keep Tackle for now, just in case. Just in case there's something that's that the other attacks aren't very good against. Sleep Powder. Oh, I forgot it gives you both at once. Do I want Poison or Sleep? Or both? Do I want both? We'll take both for now, because I do not use Tackle. And then maybe I'll drop one at some point. Will we switch? Yeah, we'll switch. We'll give Butterfree some more experience. And if Rattata is only level 10, it's level 11. Do you know what? We'll try Confusion and see how it feels. Oh, ooh, nice. Put itself in its Confusion. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Good job, Butterfree. Bad to use Zubat. Okay, for Zubat, we'll go back to Pidgey. Nice. And that's Team Rocket. Team Rocket, that's a taste. That's just a taste. No chance against me. Right, what was this item? Star Piece. Oh, okay. Star Piece is just money, right? It's basically just money, isn't it? Can be sold at a hard price. Yeah. Just cash money. Do bad again. Oops. So many Zubats. So many. Alright, do you know what? We'll switch to Pidgey. I'll try and catch this one. Since it's level 9. How much damage does Quick Attack do? Oh, more than I thought. Let's try a Pokeball from here. Nice. Don't know if I'll keep Zubat, but pretty cool to have to start with. Give a nickname. No. Right. Now if we head down here, there's 2 people to fight. And there's some items. No, I want to go left first for the item, don't I? I'll fight this scientist. Or is he a Pokemaniac? He's a nerd. Don't know how I'm subscribed to, but I'm enjoying the vibes. Oh, right, okay. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the vibes. Thank you for coming along and watching this stream. But we do something different. I've been streaming Demon Souls in the past, for the past few weeks, but yeah, I thought we'd try something different, just a relaxed Saturday morning. Well, Saturday morning here. Nice morning, casual stream, just chilling, playing some Pokemon. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Oh no, Sleep Powder missed. Oh, now I'm confused. Leaf green. This is leaf green. Yeah. So I had fire red as a kid. I'm pretty sure. Hold on. Oh, I've still got the fire red cartridge. Look how it's so old. Is it going to focus? No, not really. But it's so old that like all the colors starting to wear off of the sticker. but yeah, I thought since I've got the fire red, since that's what I had and that's what I played a lot, I thought I would get leaf green for these Switch releases. There we go. Hopefully we finally beat this Magnemite. Nope. There's confusion. Oh no, Thundershock. Oh, that's fine. I thought that would do more damage. There we go. Oh, that was a slog. Plan to use Voltorb. Will I change? Let's try sleep straight away. You like the convenience of playing them. You have them both on original cards, but so it's 99%. Yeah, I like it too. I think it's good. I do have my original cartridge, and emulation isn't too hard to set up these days and stuff. But I think there's something nice about just playing it on Switch and just if you want to, you can easily switch it across to the big screen on Switch, put it on the telly, and local trading being built in as well. Although it's a shame there's no online trading, but still nice just to play it on the Switch, where everyone's playing all their other games. And I've seen they're going to do Pokemon Home compatibility as well, which is pretty cool. Even if it doesn't go 2 ways, it's still quite cool. And the other cool thing about this version is there's some event tickets that come. I've seen you can get some event tickets at the end of the game after you beat the Elite Four. Professor Oak gives you, I can't remember what they both are. I'm pretty sure one of them is Deoxys. So that's pretty sweet as well. I don't think I ever saw those event tickets before, so that'll be almost like new to me. Right. Let's do a little bit of healing. That'll be enough. You are a self-entitled man-child. You love Pokemon X, so I want to come. Yeah, I really would like it to get to a place where, like, you can just play all the Pokemon games on one system. I don't know if it will ever happen, but that would be really cool to me. Just being able to play them all, and then all of them having home compatibility as well, and all of them having some kind of trading, whether it's online or just local. I mean, I prefer online, but if it has to be just local, then fine. But yeah, just having a way to play all of them on a modern console like the Switch or Switch 2. And I think if they did it on the Switch, that would be best, right? Because I mean, Switch 2 just came out, so the Switch 2 is going to be around for what, another 7 or 8 years, and then after that, like, is it likely that they do a Switch 3? Because if they do a Switch 3, then and they do backwards compatibility, then you can keep playing all of your old Pokemon games on the same system. And I know, so I know that Nintendo maybe doesn't necessarily want that because they want to be able to sell them to you all over again. But that's what I would like. Whether it's realistic or not, I don't know. I think Pidgey might evolve, or maybe is it level 18 that Pidgey evolves? Must be 18. Must be 18. You find it very odd, of all the games, Fire Red and Leaf Green are the odd picks. And then you've got Red, Blue, Green, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because they did Game Boy Color as releases on the 3DS, didn't they? I remember I got a couple of those. So I think I bought like Yellow and Crystal on the 3DS. So maybe that's how they're doing it, because they did the Game Boy Color releases. Now they're doing Game Boy Advance releases. I don't know. Maybe. I have seen. I think it was like a Reddit post or something like that, where somebody said the emulator for this, they like took it apart, and somebody said the emulator for this has mentions of Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald as well. So hopefully they come as well. Oh, I thought that was a train into battle. I'm sure it will be drip fed. Oh yeah, yeah, I think so. Because can you imagine? So I might have bought more than one, but if they did Fire Red, Leaf Green, and then Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald all at the same time, I imagine there are a lot of people that probably would have just gone straight for Emerald and not bought any of the others. But this way, people will buy one of, or maybe even both of, Fire Red, Leaf Green, and then in 6 or 12 months or whatever, they do Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Or maybe even, actually, so this is pretty cynical, but imagine if they did Ruby, Sapphire in 6 months. And then in another 6 months they did Emerald, and they would get people to buy 3 times. Because I think if they did Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald all at the same time, most people would just buy Emerald, right? Because that's kind of, everybody agrees that's like the best version. Okay, I think there are some stairs here. Yeah, there are. Yeah. Another rocket guy. Am I still... Butterfree still okay? Yeah, Butterfree's okay still. Maybe in 2026 too much of red, blue, yellow is just too controversial. Yeah. Yeah. Fire red, leaf green have game corner, so I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe red, blue, yellow could still come later. I'm not sure really. I saw we talked about it a bit earlier on the stream, but there's been a few things going around that said that if they made too many changes to like fire red, leaf green, then they would be forced to redo the age rating, and then because it has the game corner, that would change the age rating, and it would like bump it up quite a lot. So that's supposedly one of the reasons why they didn't make too many changes to this. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'd be okay with. No, actually, because red, blue, yellow does also have a game. Yeah, does have a game corner. There definitely are changes. Are there? Okay. What kind of stuff they changed? The only thing that I really saw so far is a profanity filter that got added in. I saw somebody they like tried to name their rival like a rude word, and it kind of stopped them. That's all I've seen so far in terms of changes. Right. I'm sure. Yeah. That's the old knowledge. Remembered that from God, how many years ago it is now. Right, Butterfree can be a Rattata. I don't have to switch out this time. Oh, nice. The ROM fundamentals are completely changed in BIOS. It's a different version of the game. Oh, right. Haven't seen him do the mail glitch. I don't really know what the mail glitch is. I just see people keep talking about it. I'm not sure what it actually does. But I was saying earlier, I don't know if you were here for that, but I was saying that I feel like it's sped up. Not everything, but just things like how long it takes to save, or like flicking through menus and things like that. It feels like it's faster than it used to be. Like I set the text speed to fast, but it still feels faster than that, if that makes sense. Nugget Bridge exploit is still working. Yeah, I've heard that. Somebody was in earlier saying they were on 50 nuggets. I don't have the patience for that. Geodude. We'll switch back to Bulbasaur. Mud Sport. I never... those moves like Mud Sport and stuff, they always feel like such a waste to me. Not all status moves, but Mud Sport in particular. Like Geodude, electricity does not work anyway. So why use a move that then makes electricity weaker? Level 16. Gonna have our Ivysaur. What about Astonish with Zubat? So I have seen Zubats in this use Astonish and it never works. Is that because of the Zubat? I just assumed it was because it was just getting unlucky. How does Astonish work then? Is it I thought it was if it was the first... maybe this is not Astonish. But if it was the first turn, then you got like a guaranteed flinch. But I might be thinking of the wrong move. Seems to... oh yeah. Yeah, I agree. It just seems to never hit. Your Bulbasaur evolved into Ivysaur. Nice. Right, what's this item? Moonstone. Ah, yeah, nice. Ah, if only I'd got a Nidoran. Okay. Was there anything up here? Yeah, there was an item. Yeah. Oh, I thought that would do more damage. Yeah, we'll stick around. We'll stick around. I've got potions. Oh my gosh. Oh, not Stun Spore. I should not have stuck around to fight this Paras. I just thought we could get some experience. Oh no. Okay, we'll have to switch out. Oh, Stun Spore again. Of course. Just my luck. You've started your save, you've got second badge. Charmander, Mankey, Butterfree, Nidoran, and Magikarp. Nice. I didn't buy the Magikarp because which version did you get? Did you say? You might have said. Oh no, I'm not. I'm just scrolling back. I'm not sure you did say, but yeah. Which version did you get? Because part of the reason I picked oh, you did get Fire Red. Part of the reason I picked Leaf Green is because I wanted to get Starmie, so that's why I wasn't too bothered about the Magikarp. But yeah, and then I might go Ninetales eventually. So I'll have like a trio of Ivysaur, Ninetales, Starmie, Venusaur, Ninetales, Starmie, and then we'll see from there. I'm not quite sure who else to go. Yeah, I might go back and heal real quick, and then we'll go back in for these rocket fights. What about holding a for Lapras in the late game? Yeah, I do quite like Lapras. Do I like it more than Starmie? Maybe I do. Maybe I do actually. Right, let's go. Not too many wild Pokemon fights, please. You like Dugong? Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah. I never really consider Seal and Dugong, and like it's like Goldeen and Seaking. I also never really think about them either. Try to avoid legendaries until post game. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same. Oh, Geodude. I think that's the first one we've seen. Well, maybe I'll try and catch it. Maybe a Pokeball will work now. If I use Confusion again, I think I'll just faint it. Nice. So if you've got Fire Red, are you going Arcanine? Maybe not if you've got Charmander. Off to work. Enjoyed your leisurely settlement stream. Thanks, thanks, Staffordshire Gamer. Hope work goes okay and you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Geodude did a strong start for too many weaknesses and a bad move pool. Yeah. I'm not sure. I just thought I would catch it because it was the first one I'd seen. Right. Did I? I didn't fight this guy yet. Do we want... No, I think I will still use Butterfree. Paris is a pretty good counter to Misty. Yeah, but I've got Bulbasaur, well, Ivysaur now. I think I'll be okay. I think. Oh, the sneaky quick attack. Trying to learn poison powder. Yeah, I think I will. Because I'm definitely not using a string shot. Oh yeah, totally. Ivysaur's best friend. Yeah. So what will... Oh, you've already got the second badge. I was gonna ask what you were gonna use for Misty, but you've already beat her. Oh, I did want to switch here. Vine Whip, maybe leveling for Razor Leaf for crit chance. Yeah, I don't know what level you get Razor Leaf actually. It'd be pretty cool to have. I've got one for Platinum, but it'd be pretty cool to have one of the old guidebooks if the game is like almost exactly the same. Just to have the reference. Maybe putting Thief on Bob. Not sure if you can learn Thief. 19 for Bullet Seed. Oh, I did find the Bullet Seed TM. Wow, you really know your stuff. I think I might heal Butterfree. Yeah. Okay. I think it's two more fights in Mount Moon. And then we're through to Cerulean. Alright. And we get Fossil. What does this guy have? Rattata. You've got a guide for red, blue, yellow, but it's pretty much the same for fire, red, leaf, green. Ah, yeah, yeah. We'll switch if it's too bad. I do really like the guidebooks. I do. I don't know if they do, though, for the modern games anymore. But you see them all on... Like, you see them on eBay and stuff sometimes, and they're like, depending on which version, they're like, you know, 80 quid or something like that. Pokémon Magazine, Autumn of 2000. Oh, don't be confused. Nice. So is it not, if the red, blue, yellow one is like the Pokemon Magazine of that month, it's not a separate guidebook then? Because I've got, I'm not sure if it's close or if it's in this room, but I've got like a platinum guidebook, which is like a full separate guidebook. You turn off animations. Oh, it is a full guidebook. Okay, okay. Right. How's Butterfree doing? Butterfree's okay. You know, I didn't realize how much I actually like go into the menu and check the health of my Pokemon until doing it on the stream. And I've now realized that I do it so much. Is Psychic super effective on poison, or is it the other way around? I think it might be the other way around. This might be weak. No, no, okay. Okay. This game does not hold your hand. No. Not at all. Not like the modern ones. Do you still like the modern games, or is it just kind of the older ones that you like and they've changed too much since then? Voltorb. We will switch to Ivysaur. Last one you played was Sword and Shield. The new ones changed the catch mechanic. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I quite liked Sword and Shield. It was pretty cool how it kind of made you, well, I liked how the wild zones almost had like a bit of a promise to them, and it was kind of like, oh, maybe this is where Pokemon will go in the future. And it, I mean, in Scarlet and Violet, it kind of did, and I do like Scarlet and Violet. It's just a shame how they ran and looked. Games were intuitive back then. Yeah, yeah. But I was I think I'm slightly, or maybe not just slightly actually. I'm kind of feeling optimistic about Generation 10, seeing the stuff yesterday. Well, I know we haven't seen a lot yet, but just that first impression. I think it looks like it could be quite cool. Is he going to finish him? No. Do you think it will be the original battle mechanics or Scarlet and Violet? Do you mean Scarlet and Violet? Scarlet and Violet is turn-based. Oh, which fossil do I want? I'll take the Helix fossil this time. And we're out. What you mean is Legends Arceus? Oh, I see. No, I think Winds and Waves will be like it'll be like turn based or like that kind of thing. I don't. It feels to me like they're sort of doing Legends is where they're experimenting with different catching or battling mechanics, and then they seem to be keeping the main line games quite... I mean, they are making changes, but they're not making too many changes too quickly. Hitmonchan. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't even know if if I could learn any of these moves yet. I'll leave it for now. Right, we've made it. Okay, I'm gonna save. We've got the rival fight now. I can't remember what levels they're at. Hitmonlee is definitely stronger physical attacker. Yeah. Hitmonchan. When I was younger, I always used to like Hitmonchan because it had the the different like Fire Punch and Thunder Punch and stuff. Do I have a Poliwhirl? I don't have a Poliwhirl. Right. Let's grab the secret rare candy. Which bit of this is it? It's somewhere. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. I thought I'd not remembered it right for a second then, or maybe they'd moved it. Taking it out. Do you remember the name of the Jinx that's traded? I don't know that I've ever traded that Jinx because I've never had a obviously I've never had a Poliwhirl here, and then I don't know that I've ever gone back to do it. So you might have to tell me what it was called. Train some more, or no, maybe we'll just fight the rival. Let me see. Oh, it's a dark attack. May take the foe's held item. I think it's smooch him or something. Okay, so this would be good. I see, this would be good against not able. Pidgey can learn Thief. Right. Let's see how I do against the rival here. I might be a bit underleveled for this. Not sure. 17 Pidgeotto. Yeah, Spearow isn't in leaf green, right? Is it not? Oh no. Oh, this might this fight might be over very quickly, because everyone else is. These two are gonna struggle, and these two are too low level. Well, we'll try. Maybe we can get a sleep powder off. Yeah. Okay. Then I'll go for Leech Seed. Oh, of course. There we go. There we go. All right. And then, is it going to wake up? Should I poison powder now? Oh, it didn't wake up. Okay, well that's just an extra turn of Leech Seed. Now it wakes up. Just uses Sand Attack. Okay. Get the poison powder, so that's 2 types of damage every turn. I think we might make it through Pidgeotto. Yeah, we're nearly there. Leaf Green gets Pikachu in Viridian Forest, and you get Oddish near the daycare. Oh, right. Okay. Don't need Oddish, but it's nice that it's near. Yeah, yeah. Charmander. We'll try fighting Charmander. If I can do the same tactic, if I can get the sleep powder. Oh, no. Oh. Abra. Yeah, Abra's cool. I'm a little... Yeah. It would just be... Because I don't... There's nobody that I know that lives close that plays these. So, so I would never be able to evolve Kadabra into Alakazam. That's trading, isn't it? Yeah, I'm sure that's trading. But I might still catch Abra. Right, it's asleep. It's Leech Seeded. We'll Vine Whip for now. I'll get on the train and trade. Ah, there we go. Okay. But I could just use... If we just send out Geodude for a second and waste a couple of turns. Oh yeah, you've got a few people playing around you. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Right, I won't use Astonish since in everybody's experience it doesn't work. Doesn't do anything. Okay, have we wasted enough time that Butterfree can clean up? I'm not sure. Oh, Growl. Growl was a mistake. Nice. Okay. So has he got 2 left? Not sure. Maybe we can win. Oh, it is Abra. use teleport. Does it only have... Is it only going to have teleport? Oh! Well, that's interesting. I did not know that it would be able to... that it would do that. Confusion's not very effective, but it's going to do more damage than tackle, right? I'll try tackle. It's not far off. Maybe I'll just use tackle, not waste the confusion. This is going to be very close. We'll beat Abra, okay. But then what's the last Pokemon? Level 15. Trying to learn sleep powder. I will take sleep over stun, I think. Oh, is it Growlithe? Do you think so? But it's got Charmander. He's got Charmander. Oh. Oh. That was strange. I think I lost the stream for a second there. I lost my my picture as well. Okay. Oh, I lost. Oh, all right. Okay. Did the stream drop out for a second for everybody? Right. We'll see what's in the grass down here and do a little bit of training. Maybe if I can get Pidgey to evolve. Go back to the grass on the left. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's Spiro. Problem with Mankey is that he doesn't evolve until his 20s. Ah, yeah. It does take a while. Haven't got a great way of dealing with his Pidgeotto at the moment. I think Pidgey is better than Spearow. I do think I like Pidgey and Pidgeot a bit more than like Spearow and Fearow. Sand attack. Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, maybe I could just use sand attack. Pidgey is evolving. Nice. Evolved into Pidgeotto. Good stuff. Good. Right. Oh, actually, Maybe I should just go and fight Misty now. Can I do it now, or do I have to? No, I don't have to do it. I don't have to wait until after I go see Bill. Do I? I don't think so. You could just get... Yeah! Yeah, same idea. I'm also getting pretty hungry. So I think, yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll go and fight Misty. Hopefully beat all the trainers and beat Misty. And then I think I'll stop there for lunch. Horsey. I always think about Horsey as well, Cedra. Horsey and Cedra. Nice and easy. Bum, bum. Here we go. You? I'm more than good enough for you. We'll see. Water sport. Oh, fire's power was weakened. It's another one of those. Oh yeah, confusion didn't affect us at all. Nice. There we go. Level up. 19. Alright. Let's see. Here we go. Maybe second badge. Level 30 for Razor Leaf with Ivysaur. Wow. Right. I think we'll just Fine Whip. We'll just go straight in with damage on the Staryu. Then the Starmie, maybe we'll do some Sleep Powder Leech Seed combo. Oh, Super Potion. Didn't realize I should use it on Staryu. Oh. It's very easy to accidentally press R on the like Switch controller. Oh, not confusion again. Yeah, nice. Okay, Starmie. Level 21. I thought it would be higher for some reason. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Okay, I really hope Sleep Powder hits. Yes. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we'll get the Leech Seed down. Snapped out of confusion. That's good. Leech Seed hits. That's good. Okay. Fine Whip. Starmie is very scary because of water. Yeah, Water Pulse and Swift. I don't know why, because I should have realized, but I didn't think it would be faster. Faster sleep. Okay, there we go. Nice. This should be the win. Hooray! We get level 20. You can have the Cascade badge. Excellent. Makes all Pokemon up to level 30 obey. And use cut. Not that we've got cut for a little while. What's Misty's TM? Oh, it is water pulse. Nice. Alright, 2 badges. I'll heal up. Oh, I tell you what. We'll try the rival. We'll try the rival fight one more time. We got a couple of extra levels. We'll try the rival one more time, and then I'll call it there on the stream. Right. Which order do I want? So if it's Pidgeotto first, let's switch. Put our Pidgeotto first, and see how we do. Rival Blue would like to battle. All right, I'm gonna try your sand attack tactic. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, keen eye. Did you know that was going to happen? Oh, you did. Okay. Oh, well, if I get the quick attack, though. Nice. Rattata. Yeah, we'll switch. If Rattata's coming out, we'll switch to Ivysaur. Let's just go straight with damage. Yeah, keen eye. Can't believe you did that to me. I mean, it was okay at the end. Matches Charmander. I will switch to... Do you know what? I'll switch to Pidgeotto and I will see if I can get a sand attack on Charmander. I can. So that might help. Oh, Metal Claw. Oh, maybe a second sand attack. Yeah. Go for 2. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so I'm going to have to go... We'll go Ivysaur, and we'll try and sleep it again. Ember missed, that's great. That's what the sand attacks were for. But I missed too! Oh, and then Ember hit. Got the sleep powder though. And Leech Seed hit. Good. Right. We'll just do some Vine Whips. I know it won't do loads of damage, but... Is it staying asleep this turn? Yeah, but I think it'll wake up next turn, maybe. But if I use Poison Powder now, it'll still be asleep because I will go first. So I will have to Vine Whip. Oh no, it did go first this time. That's confusing. Nice. Right, I think we win, right? Because is it just Abra left? And as long as I don't poison Abra, it won't do any damage to me. Speed tie. Yeah, I suppose it must have been. Alright, and yeah, just won't use Sleep Powder or Poison Powder. Leech Seed won't reflect back, will it? I don't think it will. No, it doesn't look like it. No. There we go. Rival defeated. Take it easy, you won already. Guess what? I went to Bill's and got him to show me his rare Pokemon. He's world famous as a Pokemaniac. Should go thank him. Smell you later. Yeah. Alright. Oh, he's back. Oh, the fame checker. What did the fame checker do? I kind of remember the item, but I don't really remember what it did. Oh, it's like a... I just kind of... Yeah, it gives you information that you've heard. Yeah, okay. That's why I don't really remember it, because I imagine after the first couple of times when when I was like a kid playing this, I probably never went back to it. All right, we'll save, and then I'm gonna stop there for streaming today. How did I get this channel recommended? I don't know. So I'm going to stop now. So I'll put the controller down and just chat for a sec before I stop. But this is the biggest stream I've had. I think we went up to 23. Let me have a look. So it's 21 at the moment, people watching, and I think we went to 23 at one point, and that's the biggest stream that I've ever done. So maybe it just started pushing out to some new people. Maybe lots of people who it knows are interested in Pokemon. Maybe, but yeah, I mean, thank you for coming along and watching and sort of spending the Saturday morning with me. It's been a lot of fun. It's been great to sort of like, it's been the most I've got to chat to people as well. So I've really enjoyed it, and I hope that you all have as well. Yeah. Maybe I'll do some more. Maybe I'll do some more Saturday morning streams, and maybe I'll stream some more Pokemon. I was thinking of doing Pokopia next week, because that comes out next week. I'm quite interested in that, so I might try doing that. We might do more Leaf Green. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. Thank you. It's been good. That's great. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys. I'll leave it there for today. But I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your weekend, and yeah, see you later. I never know how to sign these off. I don't know what I'm doing. Ending the stream feels so awkward, especially now there's more people. But thank you guys, and yeah, have a good day.